Hello dear students, welcome back to my news channel. Today we have Nicobar project will not disturb or displace tribes. Bhupendra Yadav. Now students, when we talk about Nicobar project, see, we know that um, development is required and for any economic growth, we need infrastructural development, right? So what is a Nicobar project? Basically, you can say that it's a big plan by the Indian government to develop the southern part of Nicobar Island, which is part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Indian Ocean. When you look at the map of India, you know that there are we in India also have certain islands, right? So you can see that on the right hand side of the Indian peninsula, we have Andaman and Nicobar, and then on the western side, you can say we have Lakshadweep Islands. So Andaman Nicobar प्रोजेक्ट जो निकोबार प्रोजेक्ट है वो नाम नाम से ही पता लग रहा है बेसिकली it's an infrastructure development project on the southern part of Great Nicobar Island, right? So this project, it aims to build new infrastructure like an international port, an airport, and new townships. So it is expected to bring more people, businesses, and jobs to this island. And however, the project has raised concerns, है ना? तो क्या क्या चीजें हैं जो ग्रेट निकोबार प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वॉल्व है, जो लार्ज स्केल डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इट हैज transshipment port. Okay, a port will be there, and it will be transshipment. So what is a transshipment port? It's a deep sea port, and this is being planned to handle large cargo ships. So this port will help in increasing trade and make India an important player in global shipping. And there will also be the construction of international airport, which will be capable of handling international flights. So this will further help improving connectivity to the island and support tourism and business. And infrastructure development for electricity and water supply will be created. Similarly, new roads and bridges will be constructed to connect different parts of the island and improve transportation, right? So although there will be development in terms of when we talk about infrastructure and other sort of things, but this project has also raised concern. Why? Because Great Nicobar is home to unique plants, animals, and indigenous tribes who have lived there for centuries, right? And the name of one indigenous tribe is mentioned in this article. It's Champagne. And Champagne, one of the indigenous vulnerable tribes native to the island. Okay. So environmentalists basically they are worried that the construction could harm the island's natural beauty, and it since it has a delicate ecosystem, so it will be disturbed. Whereas on the other hand, government argues that the project is important for national security and economic growth. Why national security? Because environment minister has said that the project will help India counter expansionist action by the China in region. We know that China has been flexing its muscle specifically in the Indo-Pacific region, and it wants to, increase its presence there. So India wants to basically counterbalance the China का जो इन्फ्लुएंस बढ़ता जा रहा है उसको काउंटर बैलेंस करना है. ओके, सो भूपेंद्र यादव जो मिनिस्टर है उन्होंने यही कहा है कि निकोबार प्रोजेक्ट किसी भी हालत में जो ट्राइब्स है उसको डिस्प्लेस नहीं कर रहा है. कौन से ट्राइब की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे? शॉम्पेन ट्राइब की. All right, students, now let's move on to the next article. We have regarding public health, है ना, पब्लिक हेल्थ से रिलेटेड एक आर्टिकल है. इट्स अबाउट पंजाब, केरला, गुजरात रिपोर्टेड मोस्ट ऑफ द H1N1 death. Now, what is H1N1? Basically, students, it's a virus also known as swine flu. Okay, it's a swine flu, and it causes respiratory illness in humans. It gets its name because it was originally found in pigs, but now it can spread to humans and between people. So how is it? How is it caused? H1N1 is caused, students, by the virus entering your body, usually through nose, mouth, or eyes, and it spreads when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So this will release tiny droplets that can be inhaled by others, and the other person can also get it by touching surfaces which are contaminated with the virus, and then the person when the person touches his or her face. What are the common symptoms? It include fever, cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, body aches, headaches, chills, and fatigue. And some people might also experience diarrhea and vomiting. Now, when we talk about the treatment aspect, see, H1N1 is treated similarly to other flu viruses. Person has to rest, drink plenty of fluids, and take over the counter medication to reduce fever. But in more severe cases, some specific medicines are also prescribed by the doctors, and these medications work best when taken within 48 hours of the first symptoms. But at the same time, when we always talk about prevention is better than the cure, so vaccination is the most effective way to prevent H1N1, and other precautions include frequent hand washing, avoiding close contact with sick individuals, and always covering your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Now, the cases recently we have seen there has been an increase in H1N1 cases in states like Punjab, Kerala, and Gujarat. So, this could be due to seasonal changes and increased travel, or even a reduced immunity in the population. So, health authorities are monitoring the situation and advising people to take precautions and urging those who are at higher risk, like the elderly, pregnant women, to get vaccinated. So local governments are also increasing awareness about the symptoms. Here, another key word is mentioned. It's about zoonotic diseases. So, what is zoonotic diseases? क्या होता है ये? See, students, zoonotic diseases, they are infections that are transmitted from animals to humans. And these diseases can be caused by viruses, bacteria, parasites, or fungi. So basically, the diseases which can be transmitted from animals to humans, animals से humans में जो transmit हो रहा है उसको कहा जाता है zoonotic diseases. And some well-known examples include rabies, H1N1, bird flu, Ebola, COVID-19. So how do they spread? When it can be through various means, like touching animals, their blood, saliva, or other bodily fluids, or if someone comes in contact with surfaces or objects contaminated by animals like cages, bedding, or water bowls. And most of the cases, insects like mosquitoes or ticks that have bitten infected animals can also transmit the virus uh, to humans. And we have also seen cases where eating undercooked or contaminated animal products such as meat or eggs can cause zoonotic diseases. So, why are zoonotic diseases on the rise? We have seen that in the recent decade, especially uh, in Asian countries, we have seen in African countries, we have seen that zoonotic diseases on the rise. Now, there are several factors. First of all, deforestation. As humans started building bridges, roads, they want land for habitation, you know. So this has encroached on the wildlife habitats, and the chances of close contact with animals has increased. So this led to more opportunities for disease transmission. पहले क्या था कि उनके प्रॉपर हैबिटाट था, लेकिन अब क्या है कि पॉपुलेशन इतना बढ़ रहा है, तो उनको जगह चाहिए, जंगल चाहिए पॉपुलेशन के लिए, तो जिसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है, डिफॉरेस्टेशन और क्लोज कांटेक्ट बढ़ रहा है। And increased international travel and trade has also allowed diseases to spread quickly across countries and continents. Moreover, changes in climate can also, it has altered the habitats of animals and vectors. So this has brought them closer into uh, closer contact with humans. All right, climate change की वजह से क्या हो रहा है, क्लोज कांटेक्ट और बढ़ रहा है. And large scale animal farming in that too in close quarter can increase the chances of disease spreading among animals and then to humans. And we have also seen where the trade and consumption of wild animals bring humans into close contact with species that may carry unknown diseases. Okay, तो illegal wildlife trade भी एक reason है. All right. So, prevention and control, when we talk about prevention and control, yes, early detection through surveillance of animals and humans is crucial. And most importantly, educating people about the risk and safe practices when interacting with animals. It can reduce the spread of zoonotic diseases. So, by addressing these factors, the risk of zoonotic diseases spreading can be reduced, protecting both humans as well as animal. All right, students, so that's it for today. Have a happy learning.